Welcome back to the Xultimate Firehose. I'm Jim, and today we are zooming all the way in on a single solitary day in the life of Elon Musk. April 22nd, 2026, Earth Day. A day meant for tree planting, recycling pledges, and mild environmental optimism. And on this sacred day, Elon Musk posted 29 times, mostly about prison. He wants people in prison by lunchtime. On Earth Day, we've got an SPLC scandal that detonated across the platform like a glitter bomb at a nonprofit gala. We've got a thread where Elon casually explains that the sun contains 99.9% of the mass in the solar system, because of course he does. We've got Tesla's Q1 shareholder update dressed up in a little party hat. And we've got Michael Dell, the Michael Dell, logging on to write Elon a love letter the size of a LinkedIn post. Before we dive in, quick reality check. 91% of you watching right now are not subscribed. 91%. So listen, I'm not asking for millions. I'm not even asking for thousands. I need four subscribers. That is my entire ambition for this episode. If 4 of you tap that button, I will call my mother tonight and tell her I made it. And if you're on X, follow us at DGTL Dreamscapes, where we do this every day. 4 humans. That's the goal. Let's go. Our day begins at 6:45 in the morning Eastern Time with Elon Musk already in full warpath mode. The target, the Southern Poverty Law Center. And the post reads, quote, outrageous. SPLC executives who did this need to go to prison for a long time. End quote. 4,000 replies, 22,000 reposts, 135,000 likes, 27 million views before most of America had finished their first coffee. 16 minutes later, he's back with a follow-up that just says, as I was saying, ellipsis, 84 million views. 84 million views on a 3-word post. This man has turned an ellipsis into a weapon of mass distribution. And then one word, terrible, 21 million views. I want you to sit with that. Somewhere in America, a small business owner is buying ads trying to reach 400 people in their zip code. And Elon Musk typed the word terrible and reached the entire population of Australia. By 7:52, we escalate. Quote, their scam worked for decades. End quote. 262,000 likes, 21 million views. He is now describing the SPLC the way your uncle describes Time Warner Cable. The allegation for the uninitiated is that the Southern Poverty Law Center, which has spent decades labeling other organizations as hate groups, was allegedly funneling money to the very kind of organizations they publicly condemn. Investor Marc Andreessen jumps in, quote, some SPLC donors were tricked into funding white nationalist hate groups. That's bad. Some SPLC donors knew they were funding white nationalist hate groups. That's worse. End quote. He's not done. He follows up with a second post asking, quote, if the SPLC was funding the hate groups they claim to be fighting, what does this suggest re the rest of the censorship/debanking complex of the last decade? End quote. In other words, Marc Andreessen just tried to relitigate the entire 2010s before breakfast. Jack Posobiec shows up with the most ominous tweet of the day, quote, should I start naming the SPLC board members? End quote. 3,000 replies, 41,000 likes. Sir, this is a social media platform, not a grand jury, and then Congressman Jim Jordan files into the thread with a list. Because of course he does, quote, SPLC equals fraud. Act Blue equals fraud. California Medicare equals fraud. Minnesota daycares equals fraud. Fire aid equals fraud. What's next? End quote. Jim, buddy, I feel like at a certain point, if everything is fraud, we might need to check if the word still works. At 7:51 a.m., in the middle of his SPLC rampage, Elon pauses to reply to a completely unrelated thread with one word, Starlink, 148,000 likes, 32 million views. The man just yells the name of his own product into the void and harvests engagement like it's a crop. 5 minutes later, another one-word post. True, 86,000 likes, 36 million views. I'm starting to believe Elon's content strategy is just to post random adjectives and let the algorithm figure it out. But later in the afternoon, we get a rare treat, actual physics. Elon quote tweets something with the word interesting and then proceeds to explain, quote, the sun rounds up to 100% of energy in our solar system, even if Jupiter and all non-solar mass is burned, end quote. 32,000 likes, 13 million views. Look, is it correct? Mostly yes. The sun contains about 99.8% of the solar system's mass. But the vibe of this post, even if Jupiter and all non-solar mass is burned, is a man who just casually considers setting Jupiter on fire as a hypothetical. On Earth Day, happy Earth Day, by the way, and then he caps the whole science detour off with, correct, 93,000 likes, 24 million views. This guy could post a grocery list and the algorithm would declare it a TED Talk. At 5:59 p.m. Eastern, the Tesla account wakes up, puts on its cleanest press release and posts, quote, Happy Earth Day. Thank you to our owners, employees, and advocates for helping us build a world of amazing abundance, end quote. 647 replies, 11,000 likes. The replies, I assume, are evenly split between people thanking Tesla for saving the planet and people posting pictures of lithium mines. 2 hours later, Tesla drops the real Earth Day gift, the Q1 2026 shareholder update. Quote, we continue to make meaningful progress on the build-out of the infrastructure and AI software that underpins our robotaxi and future robotics businesses in Q1. That meant commencing the ramp of new factories across AI compute, end quote. Translation, we didn't sell as many cars as you wanted, but please look at the robots. 1 million views, 9,000 likes, an entire shareholder letter on Earth Day pivoting from cars to compute. This is the corporate equivalent of showing up to a birthday party and announcing you've switched career. At 5:29 p.m., Elon amplifies a post from Christopher Rufo. Quote, for years, the left said replacement migration was a conspiracy theory. But as it turns out, it was a real conspiracy led by Gavin Newsom, the state of California, and a circle of radical left-wing NGOs. End quote. 290 replies, 1,500 reposts, 959,000 views. 40 minutes earlier, Elon was already amplifying a .Dodge account posting about the U.S. birth rate. Quote, U.S. birth rate hits record low as abortion numbers rise. End quote. Fertility rate at 1.57, far below the 2.1 replacement level. So on a single day, Elon is promoting simultaneously the theory that there is too much migration replacing Americans, and the theory that Americans aren't having enough babies to not need replacement. It is a fascinating two-part ideological sandwich, and I will leave you to assemble the middle layer yourself. At 7:54 p.m., X's head of product, Nikita Beer, announces 2 new features. Quote, XChat now supports joinable links for group chats. Create a public link and share direct to timeline. With support for 350 members per chat and growing, group chat links are the fastest way to bring, end quote. And the tweet cuts off because X products ship faster than their character limits. 3,300 replies, 3,700 reposts, 2.9 million views, 350 members in a chat. So X is slowly, deliberately reinventing Discord, which reinvented IRC, which reinvented the telephone. We are in an infinite loop of white men rediscovering group chats and calling it innovation. 11:09 p.m. The day is winding down, and then out of nowhere, Michael Dell, the Michael Dell, the man whose name is on your 1998 desktop tower, hops on X and writes a full-on Valentine to Elon Musk. Quote, without this global town square for free speech, a lot of important things never would have seen daylight. Real-time information governments tried to bury, scientific debate that was actively censored, voices that would have stayed silenced forever. Respect to at Elon Musk for being, end quote. 582 replies, 2,500 reposts, 443,000 views. Michael Dell is out here writing Elon Musk a yearbook message. And honestly, I respect the commitment. You don't become Michael Dell by half-assing the schmooze. And I want to end on this one because it captures the whole vibe of the day. At 6:59 a.m., Elon retweets a .Doge account sharing one of his own quotes. Quote, the overall goal of my companies is to maximize the future of civilization. Basically maximize the probability that civilization has a great future and to expand consciousness beyond Earth. Take SpaceX, for example, that SpaceX is about advancing rocket technology to the point, end quote. Meanwhile, 3 minutes later, Marc Andreessen replies to another thread with the sentence, quote, found the Nazis, end quote. 859 reposts, 631,000 views. So let me summarize the worldview presented on April 22nd, 2026. We are expanding consciousness beyond Earth. We are maximizing civilization. We are also, simultaneously, finding Nazis, arresting SPLC executives, setting Jupiter on fire in a thought experiment, and launching group chats with 350 members. That's the Elon bundle. You get the rocket and the prison sentence in the same tweet deck. That was April 22nd, 2026. 29 posts, 1 man. 30 minutes of content assembled from what was in Elon time, approximately a Tuesday morning, The SPLC is on trial in the court of public opinion. Marc Andreessen is investigating nonprofits for sport. Jim Jordan has started a numbered list. Tesla posted a shareholder update on Earth Day and didn't mention a single tree. Michael Dell wrote fan fiction. And Elon, somewhere between indictment demands and Jupiter, found a moment to explain the solar system to us. If you laughed, if you gasped, if you ever said, wait, what? Out loud during this episode, I need you to do the thing. Hit subscribe. I need 4 humans. 4, we are so close. On X, follow us at DGTL Dreamscapes, where we run this ride every single day. I'm Jim. This has been the Xultimate Firehose. And tomorrow, Elon will do it all again.